engineering, as we know, is dead. We are in the middle of yet another evolution, the AI evolution. I mean, think about it. 30 years ago, typewriters were everywhere. But when computers came into the play, all those typewriter jobs were simply vanished. What did we do? We adapted, and that shift gave birth to the software development era. But now, even that era seems to be coming to an end, giving a complete new outlook towards the approach to software development. And no, these aren't just my words. It's said by the CEO of Nvidia, Jensen Huang, and software is eating the world and AI is going to eat up the software. And he is right. Almost everything today can be done faster, smarter, and more efficiently with AI. So, if you are a software engineer or a developer, the only way to thrive in this new world is by evolving. And that's where the concept of vibe coding comes in. Vibe coding isn't just a trendy phrase anymore. It's a revolutionary approach to software development, where building apps isn't just about writing code line by line and with hours of head scratching. It's about setting the vision or coming up with an idea and letting AI do the rest to turn your ideas into reality. Sounds like a science fiction with the Iron Man vibe? Well, it's not. It's happening right now. So, what do? Well, you give AI the direction while you need to have a complete understanding of system design and much more. We will discuss more about the same in this video, but before we begin, stop and subscribe to Intellipaat's YouTube channel to come across more futuristic videos like this one. So let's get started. Let's consider a scenario first. Suppose there's a software engineer working on a task for hours and ping, a tweet pops up saying, build a Netflix clone in just 2 hours with vibe coding. No code, just vibes. Now, apparently, this software engineer, just like many of you, doesn't have any idea about what exactly is vibe coding. He Googles it and then finds out it all started with a tweet. And not just any random tweet, but a tweet from Andresh Karpathy, ex Tesla AI director and OpenAI co founder, basically an AI legend. It began a whole new wave, or many of you would say a trend. Indie hacker Peter Lewis built an AI app, made $80K in just some days. And this isn't just one name, but there are several other unknown developers as well who went viral with this trend, and some even made millions of dollars. But wait, here's the big question. What is even vibe coding? And is it the future or is it just another trend? And is it really killing software engineering as they say? And can you really make a complete website in just 10 prompts? Let's get started by answering these questions now. So what exactly is vibe coding? It's not just some buzzword that you toss around in tech meetups anymore. It's a shift in mindset. With this, instead of treating code like a math homework, you treat it more like a vibe. Kind of like how you work out things while vibing on your favorite music or beats. Here, you just need to describe the vibe, the structure, the feel, and the AI works out for you while you sip up your coffee. Oh, no. This isn't just anything like traditional coding with loops, functions, or syntax anymore. But it's about intent, direction, creativity, and a vibe with AI. For example, you say, hey AI, build a React dashboard with Tailwind styling, Firebase authentication, and a clean dark theme. And AI says, yeah, got it. So you see, now you don't need to build from scratch or brick by brick. You are the architect pointing to the blueprint, where you need to assign a structured plan to an AI and guide him to build your vision. And that's where it gets interesting. Because this isn't just a flex for solo developers or just some hobby thing. It's actually proving its significance and impact all over the world. As startups are launching MVPs in days. Yeah, days, not months, not quarters, just days. Even people who just had bare minimum of programming knowledge, they are building fully functional SaaS platforms with AI building the code and them just guiding the idea with innovation. The game has changed. And for recruiters, they are catching on fast as well. They are no longer asking, do you know the syntax for each loop? They are asking, how do you design systems? How do you solve problems creatively? What are the AI tools have you implemented to build your projects? Thus, what I want you to understand is, vibe coding isn't just about memorizing code or anything like traditional coding, but it's about how you think to guide AI with right and accurate instructions to build your vision or idea. Sounds promising, right? Well, not just yet. Because here's the twist. Just because you can build an entire app this way doesn't mean it's done. Like, really done. Can it handle 10,000 users at a single time? Is it secure, scalable? Is the backend optimized? Because AI might be your assistant or companion, but it's not your entire QA or software team. You have to manage it efficiently for that. But it's sure the best thing out there if you want to start coding but are stuck or don't know how to start or where to start. It also encourages and builds interest for even the non-coders or non-techies as long as they're willing to try it out. Beginners with some good hang of basics can start building apps, scripts, tools from scratch. And the bonus thing, if you have a solid idea or an innovative plan, you just need your computer, music, and a mindset to get started with. So, want to know how we can get started with vibe coding? Let me show you some simple steps. Step 1. Be clear about what you want, like be specific and clear. Like, I want a mobile first dashboard in React, Firebase for user authentication, Tailwind for styling, and a chart showing real time user data. Step 2. Break it down into a proper structured flow. Then, think in terms of prompts for each block, bite sized, clear, and focused. Guide it like you would guide a junior developer with clear and precise instructions. Step 3. Learn to think in terms of systems. Here, you're not just piecing together random components, you're building an entire experience. Thus, structure plays a crucial and a key role. Data flow matters, architecture matters, because it's about thinking smart and innovative. Now, let's see what are some handy AI tools that can help you boost your productivity and performance with our useful toolbox while building and programming with AI. First, we have GPT-4 or Cloud AI, which is a general purpose brain that can handle anything from design suggestions to backend logic. Then comes GitHub Copilot as your AI buddy inside VS Code, where it builds your code with your prompts. Then comes Cursor AI, which is a full AI native code editor built for this new wave of developers. Replit AI for a fast, clean, and perfect for instant prototyping. Superbase, which is a plug and play backend with a database, authentication, and real time support for other backend features as well. And finally, when your app is ready to go live, Versal and Netlify are always with you. One click deploy and you are up. So now let's see an example of vibe coding with a demo. I mean, how about building a website or a portfolio together? Now that we have got some solid grasp on vibe coding concepts and tools, let's actually build something. With one of its tools, GitHub Copilot, which is an AI inbuilt extension in Visual Studio Code Editor. One of the easiest yet most powerful AI tools out there, especially for the beginners. GitHub Copilot is like your friendly AI coding buddy who completes your code, gives suggestions, and helps you write your code and build your apps faster. Whether you're a beginner or more experienced, it's there to help you write better and code faster. And the best part, it's completely free to begin with. Here, then open the chat, and as I said, click on the latest model, that is Cloud 3.5 Sonnet, which is the best in terms of accuracy, performance, and efficiency. So, since we have decided that we are going to build a portfolio website, let's initiate the process. So, for that, first we need to set up a fresh project directory and lay down the foundation for our static site. So, for that, we need to give a prompt like initiate a new directory for a static website with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. As you can see, it has already created the workspace for us. Now, let's click on it, select the folder, and it's processing. And here, our workspace is created. Then, as I mentioned earlier, we need to first be specific and really clear about what we want. So here, we will begin by telling our AI buddy what we actually want in our portfolio that actually looks good on all the screen sizes by providing a prompt like. So it is building the layout for our HTML with a contact section, project section, about section, hero section, and a navbar. Now let's tell it. First, let me clear this out. Yeah, in this code editor, we need this 5. So click on keep. So next it is asking you, would you like me to provide the CSS code as well? So for that, just click proceed. We haven't provided any kind of prompts specifically for the CSS. So what it will do is, it will decide according to the HTML that we have asked for and then give the styling as per it. So let's see how it turned out. Again, clear this. Then click here, click on the keep. And let's run our HTML. Okay. So now let's see how it turns out using this CSS. And perfect. So this is a rough HTML and a bit of plain CSS, I would say. So let's modify it into how we actually want it to be. So since the plain part is done, let's style it now. By the way, you can also add some more sections for testimonials, blogs, or skill section. Go for it accordingly. Alright, moving back to the flow now comes to the next step. We need to break it down into proper structure, flow, and blogs so that adding styles and other features becomes more easier. For now, let's add some styling, and for that, I would write it as create a modern responsive styles with Google Fonts, gradient background, navbar styling, hover effects for buttons and cards. Let's enter this. And it is working. Alright, so it's done. What you are seeing on the screen is that was the previous styling. Now, if you want it, you can keep it. But since I don't want it, I will just take the suggestions that are the new and updated ones from the GitHub Copilot. And in one go, you can just click on the keep and it will completely update your sheet. I mean, CSS sheet. So now it's done. Let's take a look at how it looks. So this is our new and updated modern CSS styling and it looks pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, it has a hover effect as well. Now let's begin with the rest of it. So for now, to enhance the user experience, let's add some smooth scrolling for a better navigation feel and an animated gradient background in a hero section for an extra visual flair. So here it is. I import it into our CSS file. You can see it's applying the edits. One more thing, remember, the more clearer and specific your prompts, the more accurate and best performance it can give to your coding and building application experience. Now I want About Me section to be enhanced, so I will ask our Copilot to create an About section with two-column layout, left side animated image card with rounded edges, hover zoom effect and a soft drop shadow. And on the right side, I want short engaging About Me paragraph in a clean font centered vertically, so it looks more elegant and professional as well. And also use a heading and a small subheading that mentions our position or our job role. So here it is, preparing it, and it is done. Alright, to make our website more interactive, we will also add a model pop-up to show more detailed information so that whenever a user clicks on a project card, it will get all the details regarding your project. So for that, we'll prompt it with on clicking a project card, show more details in a model. And as you can see, this is our model card. Now if you click on the live demo part, here the both links you can add it manually according to your project in HTML right here instead of hashtags. Okay, now let me check other two cards. Okay, so it has worked out only for one. Now we'll ask it, please apply the same logic, structure and functionality for the project card 2 and project card 3. Cool. So it has figured out the whole code for it now. Now let's add it. Now let's check it out how it works out. Alright. So as you can see on the screen, here is our project section and these are our models. So models are basically type of cards where you can show all the details specific to one project or certain kind of any visual effect that you want to give and showcase anything or highlight anything. There you can use the models. So this is done. Now we have to update and upgrade it to give it more realistic look. Let's add some more features and details. But as a build, small layout bugs might occur in some sections. Our goal here is to ensure every section complements each other for consistent professional look across all the screen sizes. And for that, let's give it a checkup prompt like if the section layout and animation alignments are disrupted, fix it properly with the right properties and make sure all the sections in the website give a polished, professional, properly aligned, proportionate, and complementary layout. Just make sure that anywhere if something is going wrong or something is running behind the scenes that is unnecessary, it makes sure that it is in balance or it has been removed if it is an extra thing. So here you can see it is making changes in whole website, like in every section. Wherever something is off, it is taking the charge and making sure that it is corrected so that our flow shouldn't be disrupted. Okay, it's applying the changes. Now let's get on the most important modern look feature, that is dark mode. So for that we will add a toggle button that smoothly transitions between the UI to make it light and dark. So for that, add a dark mode toggle button with smooth transitions and modify the other elements and components of the website for the theme toggle effects for a smooth UI. Okay, let's apply this too. And finally, root one. So until it codes properly, okay, it's done. You apply the JavaScript. I'll give it a last prompt, make it fully responsive for all screen sizes and fix any issue that is disrupting our website. Alright, so here is our portfolio, which is obviously not perfect, but you can fix it, right? At least it has provided you a template that you can customize according to your preferences. Also, due to the time being limited, we cannot customize it completely and show you how to do it. So, for that, feel free to customize it according to your preferences and fix the issues too. Well, it will not arise if you are given the prompts properly, as until now I have believed you must have understood how to do it, right? So all the prompts essential for building a portfolio website template is given in the description. So click on the link and get all the details regarding to this. Also keep experimenting by adding your favorite color palettes, images, assets, whatever makes it you. And that's it for the demo part of vibe coding with GitHub Copilot. And yeah, there are other tools too like Cursor AI, Client Extension, and many more. Definitely worth checking. Thus, it's proof that this is interesting and might be not just a trend. Now you must be wondering why to use the word might. Well, just because AI gave you a working app doesn't mean it's ready for real world things or production levels, right? There are multiple things in the checklist like scalability, security, reliability, and many more. Now wondering why it matters? Can your app handle 500 users logging in at once? What happens if someone injects malicious code? Can you debug a crash on the spot, or will it affect your entire app and its performance? And that's where the line is drawn, and that might be what pops up. Thus, Vibe coding helps you build faster and a chill way? A big yes. Or is this killing traditional software engineering and developer jobs? The answer is no. Because software engineering is much more than just coding, and that's where quality, reliability, robustness, and scale lives. But here's the truth. See, if your day-to-day tasks are just copying code from tutorials or websites and googling every error or run to Stack Overflow whenever an error pops up, then yeah, AI might come for that job. And that's the reality. But if you know how to design systems, troubleshoot edge cases, make architectural decisions, build solutions, and debug with clarity, and also how to make AI tools work for you, then trust me when I say this, you are an asset and not a replacement. The intelligence part stays with you, but the implementation, well, that's the AI job now. As I said even in our previous discussion, the tech market is evolving, and so should you. Because the modern dev isn't just someone who codes. They are builders, a problem solver, a system thinker, creative strategist integrated with the right structure and a solid approach. Basically, someone who partners with AI instead of being scared of it and leads with it with confidence to amplify the vision and turn ideas into reality. Because developers build systems that AI alone could never do. And that's the sweetest spot of this. So you understand now, vibe coding isn't just a gimmick. It's a shift, but it's definitely not a shortcut to your laziness. It's a new line of creativity, speed, and possibility. Use it to experiment, use it to ship faster, but also sharpen your skills, understand the core, and think long term for sustainability. Because the future of coding isn't AI versus developers. It's human and AI working together, building together. And that's the wrap for vibe coding. Catch you in the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Intellipaat's YouTube channel for more videos like this one. Thank you.